Hello, Namaste. This is Saudamini. I am 12 years old. I am studying in 7th standard. Today we are going to discuss about technique 2, typical individual letters, about letter L in cursive and non-cursive, and in small and capital letters. Before going to today's topic, I would like to spend a few minutes time to last class. In last class we discussed about letter K. By writing letter K, what are the uses and what will be happen. By writing letter K, you can avoid gastric troubles, and you should write the letter K, the triangle shaped and cone shaped area very carefully, and the line should be must be straight, and if you want and must be straight. And by writing this, you can avoid gastric troubles like gastric troubles, gastric troubles. And to see more exclusively and informative, please watch my previous class. So coming to today's class about letter L, how to write letter L and what are the uses of letter L. In cursive writing, how to write the letter L. Letter L also is very easy, that only two lines segmented, but we should write it very careful. All will think that letter L is easy, only 2 lines or 1 line in cursive handwriting, but we should write it very carefully, because by this you can get the chances of hypertension. You can get the chances of hypertense. Okay. So write it very carefully L. Please observe very carefully how to write cursive L. L. Naturally, the head, a small curved tail, and from here to here, a curved slant, a fish shaped curved slant from base line to top line, upper line, and from there lightly give a nod, fish shaped nod, and from there again same like this, you bring again opposite slant and give a tail backside, a curve, a little minute curve. And this is capital L. Here we are getting a triangle shaped, and here we are getting full. If you see the a thin standing fish, we are getting the shape of a thin standing fish. We should get very thin nod here. Some members will be writing, like this, like E. For E and L, they will not give any difference. E also same like this, and L also same like this. They cannot describe that this is L and this is E. Some people write for E and L no difference, and they will write like this. So E must be short and very short and big oval shaped structure, and for the L must be long, thin and small oval shaped structure. And these are the conditions, rules and differences between L and E. So write them clearly and clarifully. And writing cursive capital letter L. How to write cursive capital letter L? First, this one we should write only from upwards to downwards, cursive capital letter L. See, from upper line to down, you give a somewhat forward slant, light forward slant line or straight line, and from to the baseline, and from the baseline you give a ear shape, C ear shape nod, and from there a circle, and from there you write like this. Here we got fish shape. Here we should get, here also we should get near the L, from bottom part to we will get fish shaped area. This fish shaped area is very important in the L. By this fish shaped area you can avoid you can avoid pimples on the face. You can avoid pimples because pimples are a major problem for all the kids and for all the teenagers. So teenagers can be avoiding pimples on the face or anywhere. Mostly on the face you can avoid pimples by writing L very carefully in cursive and non-cursive. All will think that this is a easy letter. This is a easy letter, of course, but we should write it carefully. And L can be written as more artisticful. So I am showing how to write more artisticful also. Please watch carefully. From here you keep a ribbon shape like from the bottom line touching starting point, you draw a little curve and keep round and keep a small round like knot, and from here to bottom you bring here and here compulsory you should get fish shaped area, and from there you can draw a snail shaped. You can draw a snail shape. You know snails na, shells, snail shells, how it will be, same like that shape you can write here. This is more artisticful and this is also more artisticful. How much artisticful also? In capital cursive letter L you should get compulsory fish shaped area. How much artisticful you write it, but you should get compulsory fish shaped area correctly so that you can avoid pimples. Okay. In non-cursive area, how to write a non-cursive small letter L? From up to down, draw a line. From up to down, draw a line. From the bottom, starting from the upper line to base line, draw a straight line. A straight line or somewhat forward cross line, somewhat forward slant line. And this is non-cursive L, only a straight line, but it is easy. Okay, you can write it, but you should write in only these two strokes. You should not bend like this back side. You cannot bend this to the backward slant. Only you can bend it into the rightward slant. This is right and this is the wrong method. Okay, now coming to non-cursive letter capital L. How to write non-cursive capital L? From the upper zone line to the base line, draw a straight or somewhat forward slant line, and from the base line where you ended the straight line, from there onwards you put a small sleeping line. Same like that for forward slant also, where you ended the forward slant on the base line, from there onwards you put a small sleeping line or minus line. Only you should keep only the small line which can be in the half of the line. It must be only half of the line. More than half of the line we should not keep. Some members will be writing like this. Downline will be, baseline will be so long and upwards line will be so short. We should never write like this, and there will be so many defects by writing L like this, and we should never write L too equal. Too equally you should never write L. Always this straight line must be long and the sleeping line must be half of that, or must compulsory be half of that or more than half. This is the right way. We should not get full rectangle shape like this. We should not never keep in equal centimeters or equal shape. Okay, and this is what is about L is. So you listen what are the defects and what are the uses of L. So in next class we are going to discuss about letter M, how to write and what are the uses of letter M. So So you can, if you want to see my further classes and lessons, please subscribe us and follow us. Thank you.